Frankie.
Level 120. Amiya fan. You know what I'm thinking? Month 1 player, if not day 1. Day 2. I was correct. Another Giga Whale who has every single character in the game. Let's take a look what you got stockpiled. What this means you're doing 252 in your base, because that refunds exactly 68 reinforced building materials. Frankie, what the fuck? The operators on Control Center aren't decreasing. Oh, okay. This is what we call the Rainbow Six Party Squad. It is the lazy man's Control Center. If you include all 4 units of the original Rainbow Six Siege collab, their morale and the morale of the 5th member will never decrease, and it will actually recover over time. So generally, people put someone like Amiya or Swire here instead of Gnosis, because that gives a base-wide buff to LMD or XP production. What if no R6? Then you eat. It is an R6 only mechanic. So Entelarchia based, Ur based, Necras incredibly based. These are just all of the new characters you're trust farming. I'm surprised Ur's up here. Yeah. Okay, so you're just using him as a carry. Let's take a look-see at your team 2. 3s, this is... You also have a 5-star only team. You even have it neatly organized. 2 Vanguards, 2 Guards, 2 Defenders, 2 Snipers, 2 Medics. Lunacub, level Lunacub. She is really niche, but fun. You never use her skills, and she just has permanent camouflage. And since you're doing 5-star only, that could be useful. Permanent invis, how's that different from camo? Camouflage is worse than invisibility. No one hears a word! Camouflage, you can still take damage from AoE. Invisibility, you cannot. Oh, okay, genuine recommendation. Caper and Contrail are the 2 strongest 4-stars in the game. As of 2 days ago, I got my last robot pot. I now have all of them maxed out. Everyone point and laugh. Look at all these missing Fristons. Oh, wait, what the fuck? We're already at max levels. You don't need to answer this, okay? How much whaling have you been doing to farm XP? Because I know for a fact you are not getting that from your base. I am actually somewhat of an expert in this because I sometimes whale to level characters and recently did so for Monster.
Halresia.
I can tell you don't check your base very often. Let's take it. I won't comment on that. Lack of comment can be used against you. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you're not looking for meta advice because you play Sleep Knights, Fish Knights, and Cat Knights. So, do you want to explain why you have an E2 level 50 deep color? Skill level 1. That one, I forgot. I see. Okay, you forgot. Is that why you also have Podenko at skill level 5? You know, you also just casually forgot Jay. It's not a big deal. Why would you pay attention to your 4-stars? So we also have Siege unmastered, unfortunately, as she deserves to be, because while she is hot, the main thing people know about Siege is her boobs. Siege fans, what color are Siege's eyes? I'm actually kind of curious which of the outfits you got. So you did accept the Susuro skin. That's interesting. Just hide the unowned ones? No, so fun fact about that. When it says hide unknown, it doesn't mean get rid of skins you don't own. It means don't show whether you own them or not. Why would anyone want that? Your guess is as good as mine.
Yomu.
Let's take a look at your depot. What the f*** are you saving for? The end of times? This is absolutely not necessary for you. However, it is worth it to buy these recruitment perms. You don't need to. You have 3,000. Each recruitment perm, on average, generates 10 green certs and costs 8. So just a fun fact for other people. You do not need more resources.
Duran.
Decent chunk of gold. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that your base is not set up correctly. 500 gold is low. No, it is not. Looks at my 9k gold. If you have 9,000 gold, change your gold factories to battle records. I have 2k gold because I'm afraid of running out. You'll be fine. I have 5k in the past. What's wrong with you all? You don't get to turn it into real-life gold if you collect 10,000. Duran, be honest with me. Are 3 of these factories producing gold? How could you tell? Who are you trust farming? Underflow, Ulpianus, Heliga, Noircorn, and Utage. They're already trust farmed. Why are they still here? Everyone else is max trust. I don't think you need a trust farm team. I like Savage. She's so bad. Every 20 attacks, you do 1 minorly buffed attack to at most 4 enemies. I'm curious. I'll change it back. We have an M21 Amiya with module level 6.
Shadow C49.
To the surprise of absolutely nobody who's been around in the Discord, Shadow is a massive Texas fan. His Texas and his Texas Ultra are both completely maxed out. What? Why do you have a level 4 dorm? I'm trying to max it. You've been playing the game for 3 years. You haven't... This is a welfare Shadow. She's a welfare Shadow! Okay, now someone brought up Among Us earlier. So does anyone want to hear a fun fact about Salix? Every single one of these characters up to Grey is a different level. You play Penguin Logistics Knights, and you don't have Sora Trust 200. Matterhorn, you E2'd him, and you have never once deployed him. Then you've got Chen in her paid skin with no masteries. Pazemka, to be fair, this is Mastery 3. Wow, you really don't finish Masteries. Oh, wow. Wow, really? You need to finish a character. You can't get a M9 and then give up. You can't do Mastery 9 Module Level 2 at level 90. And there we go. We finally have a fully maxed out character. And to nobody's surprise, it was Texas.
0 day.
Dragon Maid. Interesting. And yet you have Vulcan, Virtuosa, and Spalter. Despite really liking Sher from the looks of things. Beagle is not the best here. Because from memory, Pure Stream... Beagle is doing nothing here. Because Weedy sets her production to 0. So, this is the same team as what you're currently running. Name me one time ever you have unironically used KB's S3. Outside of her Paradox Sim, where it is required. Blaze, you'll love to see it. What I really never understood about this skin is why is Blaze visibly not wearing panties? Wait, what? Blaze doesn't wear what? Yeah, like, we're seeing her hips, yeah? This thing that looks like a pair of panties, that is visibly part of her pants. She's not wearing underwear. I do love Vulcan. Her module's worth getting eventually. And look, while we're on the topic, Vulcan is also in the category of probably not wearing panties. Something a lot of people don't realize is that this version of Spectre is wearing see-through material and is absolutely flashing everybody. So you see how you can see this line continue on the side of her right here, very faintly? That means that her entire dress is see-through, meaning she is just walking around naked. Spectre is apparently a pervert.
Hexcelis.
Slap yourself on stream. Okay, there, are you content with that? Dorm is fully maxed. That's a crazy low bar, but some people were struggling with it. You know what? You have the worst base I have ever seen. You need to stop E2ing characters, okay? Take a brief break. Get your E2s up to level 40. This is way too many level 10 E2s. Have you considered leveling a decent pusher? In a vacuum, this is fine. You have not leveled or mastered any of these characters because you're busy putting your resources into Shore. Nothing on Blemishine, nothing on Rosa, nothing on Lapland, nothing on Magellan, nothing on Spectre, nothing on Weedy. Why is she E2? You have never once used her. This is you ran 1-7 one time. Why bother leveling her up? Oh my god. Nothing on Lumen except his module, of course. Nothing on Nightingale except her module. Crownslayer masteries and no module. Is this even the right... Oh, wow. Kirito, no masteries, only her module. Lord Xiaohe, he's completely maxed. Level 70, M6 mod 3. You have thorns. Of your maxed out characters, none of them except Lord Xiaohe have any masteries. This makes it worse! Why do you have Eunectus' RA module?
Nightmare.
Why do you have 850 sanity? Okay, so I'm gonna assume Dusk is your favorite. Also, the fact that they're max pot, insane dedication. You know what? I should have expected this. This is on me. I should have adjusted my expectations. Why did you even pull for her? You don't use them. Okay, you've got lots of almost E2s. Like, a lot of almost E2s. And then, thankfully, once you get someone to Elite 2, you get them to at least level 40. This is good. Anyone you promote, you actually use. I'm not gonna lie, this is fair. I don't blame you. Bro, she's so bad. She's so fucking bad. Definitely get Ray's module eventually. It's very good, but at the same time, you usually play Sway Knights, so it doesn't matter. Ah, wow, that's awesome, that's awesome. Maxed out KB, except for her really good module. Xiongwa, completely maxed out. Mian, completely maxed out. And then you also have Yer completely maxed, Ling completely maxed, and of course, Dusk completely maxed. I'm swapping back to my own account real quick. Let me give one last fun fact of the day, at my own expense.
South Hard Violence.
So, I have never pulled a W. You might be thinking, hey South, surely you just got sniper tokens, right? I did not get sniper tokens. I sparked her. Each time. And you want to know the stupidest thing about this? I was around for W banner. I didn't even do my free pulls. I had just rejoined the game because I loved Lapland. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm probably not going to stick around with Arknights that long. Why bother pulling for W? It's not like I came back to the game because I like crazy women with white hair.